Alright, so today I'm going to take some K-pop BuzzFeed quizzes to see how well they know me. We'll see what outrageous answers we can get. So we've got 6 today, and we'll get into that. I'll put down in the corner, I'll put the little screen so you can follow along, but I'll obviously read them out. Now let's see what outrageous answers we can get today. So we're going to start with, let's find out which K-pop star's personality matches your own. What is your favorite color? Black, gray, red, yellow, blue, green. Well, my go-to answer is aqua, so I'm going to go with blue because it leans towards the blue side. Go ahead. Right. Well, I love when you have an answer. You can't. This is not helpful. I'm going to assume favorite food. So strawberries, pork, ice cream, bibimbap, honey, anything homemade. Oh, anything homemade is usually superior. Ice cream, pork, I'm not a big fan of. I feel like bibimbap gives you so much versatility, and rice. The answer in life is probably rice. How would friends describe you? Hardworking, funny, outgoing, chill, patient, shy. I mean, I'm usually pretty quiet. I don't like meeting new people, but once you do know me, I can be quite a comedian apparently. Pick a dessert. We've got donuts. We've got some sort of brownie. More donuts. Ice cream cookies. Right, next, pick a sunset. You're gonna make me pick a favorite. The color of the sky in this one. Pick some bubble tea. See, I'm like brown sugar style. It's usually my go-to. Pick an aesthetic photo. A light bulb, sparkler. Why is the couch on the beat? Oh, I'm not choosing that one, am I? I really like the colours in this one. Hwasa from Mono. Like Hwasa, you're funny and love to express your... Go ahead. Express yourself. You are very persuasive, hardworking, and passionate, so nothing will stop you from achieving your dreams. Well, I'll take the compliment. Because I feel lazy half the time. I have recently started seeing clips of her, so I feel like I'll accept this result quite willingly. Next, find out which K-pop member you should be the newest member of. Yeah, newest group of. What's your idea for a perfect first date? Karaoke bar, picnic, bowling, a restaurant, cinema, staying at home. I do like bowling. Picnic's also fun. I lose my voice in karaoke, so that feels not the greatest option for a first date. I'm gonna go bowling. I feel like it's a classic. I'm gonna assume this is where I want to travel. Japan, Russia, South Africa, South Korea, Wales, Spain. I'm good for either. I actually have Japan later in the year, so I will definitely go that one. South Korea is another one. Wales has some gorgeous just landscapes. Spain would also be fun too. It doesn't tell me what it is, it doesn't change. Japan, South Korea. They're my two highest at the moment. Japan, I'm going to South Korea. Pick a food. What we got? We got popcorn, french fries, kimchi, salad, ramen, cake. I used to actually be allergic to popcorn, so I'm not on the best terms there. French fries are just a safe food. Kimchi I've really got into recently. Salad and ramen, I feel like you've got a lot of options. Cake. I'm going to say ramen, purely because I feel like you've got a lot of versatility, but I also like the warmth comfort of it. Right, what have we got next? Pick a song. Shopping by Super M, Seven Rings by Ariana Grande, Crazy in Love by Beyonce, Just My Type by The Vamps, Boy in Love by BTS, Gorgeous by Taylor Swift. Honestly, I'm going to pick Shopping because of the vibes. Boy in Love, it's just not quite enough beat, in my opinion. Like, it's a really good song, but I want something more hard hitting. Pick a movie. Joker, It, Hunger Games, Zombieland, Toy Story, The Lion King. I don't know what the asterisks are, but... Alright. Joker. Hunger Games, Zombieland, Lion King, Toy Story. Yeah, Joker. Pick a job. Banker, chef, tour manager, movie director, teacher, artist. I'm creative, I'm crafty, so I do like being an artist, but I also have done in school a lot of backstage management, and I kind of really enjoyed that. So I actually want to go tour manager. What would be your title in the group? Leader, main vocal, main dancer, main rapper, visual, machinee. I can't rap. I'm gonna say vocal. I don't want the leader position. I should be the Blackpink. Boombaya. You should be the 5th member of Blackpink. That's some big shoes to fill. Some very big shoes to fill. I feel like that's a high order. Alright. I choose this one. Travel to Korea and we'll guess what kind of K-pop fan you are. Bukchong Hanbok Village, Gunbokgung Palace, Suraksan National Park, Insadong. I love the old style architecture. It's a big reason I like and want to go to Korea and Japan. Just like the detail that old buildings used to have. The palace would have a lot of history. The Hanbok Village, I feel like there'd be a lot of good hidden spots. Insadong's more modern. Soraksan. Like I love nature, but I feel more inclined to these top two. I'm gonna go the palace. Right, I'll pick another location. In Seoul Tower, Jeju Island, Gwajeong Market, Busan's Haeundae Beach. Oh, I feel like all of these are really good options. I'm gonna Jeju. Pick a place. Seoul Sky, Suwon, Haesong Fortress, Gwangyong Cave, Lotte World. I've been distracted by the roof tiles. Theme park. I don't do a lot of rides, so I feel like I wouldn't get the full experience. Cave could be interesting. Seoul Sky. I want the fortress. I got distracted by roof tiles. I think that was my sign. Gamcheon Cultural Village, Ansong Farmland, the Garden of Morning Calm, and Windy Hill. I must be very windy on that hill. Gamcheon looks colourful. Farmland seems a bit obscure. The Garden of Morning Calm. That could be a peaceful little adventure. Bit of a break in all of our chaos. Pick a place. Myeongdong, Itaewon, Songdo Beach, Bulgaksa Temple, Sokguram Grotto. I feel like I've had a lot of temples and other things. Myeongdong, Songdo Beach, Itaewon. You know what? We'll get some shopping up while we're going. Go can shop up store. Namison Island, Yonmeji Botanical Garden, Sky Capsule Hyundai Blue Line Park, Starfield Coex Mall. I know it seems so overrated, but your girl's a reader, and I've seen photos of the library, and I would purely go to the mall just to see all the books. And we've got nature, and we've got Jeju, and we've got all these other islands already picked, so like I feel like I'm filling in the gaps. Seoul Forest Park, Uljin Beach, Gyeongdae, Pangbo Bridge, Pangbo Bridge Fountain, Han River. Oh, is this one of the lights? Oh, it is. Oh god. They're really keeping it diverse every single time. I want to see 3 lights. I like lights. Alright, now last stop. Where are we ending this trip? Jeongju Hanbok Village, Anjong Haeha Folk Village, Gangwon-do, and the DMZ. What's the DMZ? What's the song? I don't actually know all. That seems like a lot of history. I'm gonna go to the village. I'm guessing a multi-stand. You find joy in loving many groups at once. Idols comfort your different ways and you appreciate them. I don't have multiple groups at all. No, you are spot on with that. I have so many groups. I mean, different vibes, different days. Alright, we're halfway. You know what? Let's do a bit more specific. Super accurate quiz will reveal which Stray Kids member you are. We can't all be Felix. So do I go for an IN and try and gauge it that way, or do we go bias, or do we see who we actually are? How would you like to spend your weekends? I would like to do bugger all. Sleeping sounds lovely, but I don't sleep. Relax, recharge, try something new. Going over the day takes me to something mysterious, watch movies. I just like to calm. I'm showing a pink color. Pastel pink, black, neon green, navy blue. Are we doing like Chan, Chongmin and Hesperia? Like, is this how we're playing it? Neon green, navy blue, sage green, warm orange, deep purple. I mean, navy blue almost looks purple on this line. Purple. Purple. Your ideal vibe and a partner. Sweet and cheerful, bold and intense, fun and unpredictable, calm and classy, relaxed and easygoing, warm and protective, deep and mysterious, wild and energetic. No energy. Well, no. I can't have you bouncing off the walls wanting to do something 24/7. I get way too tired for that. Relaxed and easygoing is a really good one. Bold and intense, sweet and cheerful, fun and unpredictable. I kind of just want warm and protective. What role do you usually take in a group project? I'm either the really creative one or I end up being the leader because no one is organised and no one wants to make decisions. So I end up in the leader position. It's what I usually take on in a group. So yeah, all right. Choose a word that describes you the best. Bubbly, powerful, unique, sophisticated, chill, loyal, mysterious, chaotic. I want to be chaotic in a nutshell. Nothing in this house, nowhere where I live makes sense. Nothing I do truly makes sense. There is an underlying why is she doing this. Pick an aesthetic: bright and colourful, dark and moody, weird and artsy, clean and minimal, natural and earthy, cozy and comfortable, gothic and dramatic, maximalist and bold. My art makes me maximalist, but I don't want to be. Weird and artsy, bright and colourful, cozy, comfortable, natural, earthy. I want to say bright and colourful. I do any art and craft, I've got to be. How do you express yourself? With a lot of energy, with confidence, with thoughtfulness, with creativity, with calmness, with sincerity, with subtlety, with wildness. Well, energy, not usually. I can be quite timid, so not confidence. With thoughtfulness, I'm quite mindful of others. Or express myself with creativity, with calmness, sincerity, with subtlety, with wildness. I want to say with thoughtfulness. Close second would be with creativity. What's your go-to mood? Happy and playful, fierce and determined, peaceful and composed, spontaneous and random, laid back, relaxed, caring and protective. Pretty relaxed, pretty laid back. I'll go with what everyone wants. No point arguing really, is there? Pick something you could watch. Feel-good comedies, action thrillers, weird indie TV. I'm combining here. Weird indie movies, documentaries, family dramas, reality TV. I'm a romance girly, so that's an L. I'm going to say family dramas. Choose your dream vacation. Theme park adventure, extreme sports trip, but that's not involved heights, so bye-bye. Cultural city tour, off the beaten path exploring, cozy cabin retreat, beach getaway, solo backpacking journey, music festival. I want the culture. I want to know about where I'm going. How do you approach new people? Warm and friendly, direct and assertive, quirky and fun, polite and reserved, genuine and caring, random and hilarious. I'm very reserved. You have to be in my inner circle to get sarcasm. But you guys might be getting close. What's your favourite way to celebrate? Big party with everyone, victory lap moment, quiet dinner with close friends, something unexpected, chill hangout, quiet reflection alone. Favourite way to separate? I don't want a big party. I would say quiet dinner with friends. I don't want to Something unexpected would be good too. Chill hangout, quiet reflection alone. I do like to be around like friends and family, so I want to say quiet dinner. No one's ever planned something unexpected, but that'd be pretty good. Pick an emoji that represents you. Smiling and heart, fire and biceps, sparkle and crown, rainbow or the paint palette, the wave and just, I want to say calm, cheerful and guarded, party, moon stars. Emoji that represents. I always use a little heart glitter, or a variation of heart with glitter. That or party. I'm going to say the heart. That is literally what I text all the time, so I guess that's some, I feel like that sums me up. What's your energy level like? Always upbeat, constantly driven, all over the place, steady and balanced, relaxed and low-key, dependable and consistent. I mean, I feel like I don't stop this year, but I don't always want to be doing that, so I want to say I'm dependable. I get called on a lot by friends, so I feel like I'm pretty reliable and pretty consistent, so skeleton motion to the ocean. Consistently. What type of music do you gravitate towards? Kpop? Well, that's a new. Let me know if anyone's heard of any Kpop, because apparently that's the genre I want. Pop, hip-hop, R&B, alternative, lo-fi, rock, electronic, EDM. I'm very much, I guess, a pop girly. No, I mean K-pop. I do have a bit of rock, electronic, EDM, lo-fi, alternative, hip-hop. Nah, I do circle back to pop all the time. Shopping style, fun, trendy, bold statement pieces, classic and timeless, thrift and vintage finds, comfortable basics, reliable quality pieces, dark, edgy, whatever catches my eye. I'm pretty basic because I have the most artsy shirt I can have, which has got holes and decor on it. Actually, I think it's just whatever catches my eye, really, is how I shop. How do you use social media? Share happy moments, flex my achievements, curate my aesthetic, post random chaos, barely use it, lurk and observe quietly. See, I post on TikTok. I do all my scrapbooking stuff. So I guess I try and curate it. Otherwise, I'm just lurking. I am here to lurk and observe. If you're going on Insta to follow, like, your friends and family and stuff, just lurking. I'm not even commenting. You're very rare if you get a like. Just keeping up with everyone in life. That's how I know what everyone's doing without them telling me. If you weren't doing what you're doing now, you'd be working with kids or animals, running my own business, making art full time, in fashion or design, living by the beach, coaching or mentoring, or writing novels, professional partying. I'm a partier. I do not know the way of words. I've already demonstrated that today. I've always gravitated to kids or animals. Love design. I feel like I grow slightly old at the beach. Art full time would be fun, but I feel like I'd get creative block. Running my own business, I can do my own things, but then feeling. I'm gonna say fashion. Like get the lighting, get the design, or the architecture. How would you decorate your room? Do I have to? Cozy and cute, sleek and modern, clean and organized, electric and personal. Cozy and cute. I want to be in the space. Finally, how do you celebrate a win? I don't. I tell my closest friends. I buy something nice. I usually cry, to be honest. Honestly, I've got to message my girls. I'm. Not everyone can be Felix. I get Felix. You're warm, kind, and effortlessly lovable. People feel comfortable around you right away. You bring positive energy wherever you go, and your kindness leaves a lasting impression. I will happily be the sunshine. I mean, if I got Ian as a bias, would have been nice, but anyone loves Felix. Everyone needs a bit of sunshine. So, you know what? I'm going to take it. That makes me feel great. I'll be a bit of sunshine in someone's life. Alright, we have two more. We've got K-pop song or aesthetic attraction quiz. Which K-pop band do I belong in? Let's do this. Bye-bye! I want flowers. Pink. Flowers, brick wall. I want good vibes. Are you guys following along and doing this with me, or are you just laughing at my choices? I want to see the Northern Lights, so I want that one. Red. Are they tiger lilies? No. All the lanterns, or the merge. No, I want the light bulb. I like the composition of the flowers. Alright, now I'm going to get art critical. That's a bad idea. I want the trees. The trees are speaking to me. I speak for the trees. What? What is that? Fabric or wings? No. I'm going to say water. Hello, I chose the water. Thank you. Yellow. Paper, sunrise or sunset? Some balls or some sunflowers. I was about to say snowflakes. They're white. I like the sun. Here comes the sun. Blue. Ooh, jellyfish. Alright, my computer's struggling to keep up with my choices today. Orange. No, jellyfish. Oh, pretty water. I really like the pretty. Well, that's on this road. That just looks like snowfall. Crystal. I feel like this has got the most going on, and I kind of like that. I belong in Twice. Well, we've got quite a variety. I'm either in Blackpink or Twice. Two, I feel like, really strong girl groups. I'm now Felix. I'm a multi-stan. So they're kind of getting there. You belong in Twice. You belong in this group known for their unique music videos, catchy songs, and gorgeous vibes. Distinct personality of each member adds a different quality to the group. which makes the fans love them even more. Hell yeah. Alright. Last one. Which K-pop song do I need to hear right now based on my personality? Do I identify as an introvert or an extrovert? I'm introvert through and through. Go away. Alright. I don't know what the question is because I've got ads. I really should get an ad blocker. I'm too lazy. Dreamer, practical, not sure. It really depends on the day. Some days I've got the biggest ideas known to man, and then other days I'm gonna hurt your feelings and tell you you can't do that. That don't work. Do you listen to your mind or your heart? See, I use both. I lean towards mind, but my heart always plays in with the feelings, especially when it involves everyone else. I think about it logically, but my heart will always have a little pull in it. Do you ever feel like you're having control over? Do you feel like you have control over your life? Yes. No. I follow a path made for me. Sometimes it depends on the situation. Sometimes I feel a bit lost, so it doesn't everyone. What is your weakness? Overthinking, low self-esteem, stubbornness, repressed feelings. Overthink everything. I'm questioning if this video is going to even work, so we're going to roll with it. What is your greatest strength? Positive mindset, high self-esteem, open mind. Are you open-minded? Loyalty. I feel like my loyalty plays out and helps out down the line. What season are you born in? Oh, it's just American. See, I'm an autumn baby, but because we're Australia, it's spring, so March. Thank you for clarifying, BuzzFeed, considering not everyone's going to be American. What is your zodiac sign? I am a fire. Let there be fire. How do you feel on a daily basis? I'm just generally calm. I don't overly feel strong, happy, strong, sad. I'm not usually angry. That comes at about 2 p.m. after everyone's done something stupid that I usually have to fix. What type of music do you prefer? I did one of the others. I circle back to pop, so that was an easy one. Which K-pop song should I listen to, guys? No Air by the Boys. You tend to have a big heart, but can be shy, awkward, sharing those feelings with others. As a result, you find empathy in No Air, who also go through the same problems in its lyrics. You know what? Let's open Spotify. We're going to listen to this right now, because I actually haven't heard it. By the Boys. I haven't heard it yet. It's in my playlist. I don't believe this. Oh! Oh, actually, I have heard this. This is actually kind of irregular. Alright. I agree. I will happily listen to that song that's already on my playlist. So, for you guys, if you're following along at home taking the quiz, what results did you guys get? And which one do you think was the most fun? They got, as I said, we were going to see how well they may know me. They said the song I should listen to is already in my playlist, so that's a pretty good start. They did say I was a multi-stan. I do follow many groups and collect four or five different groups. Stray Kids member, I'm Felix, which was literally the person that got me into Stray Kids and is basically a ray of sunshine, so that feels like the highest compliment ever. And then I should either be in Blackpink or Twice, the two biggest, I feel like, two of the biggest known girl groups. Currently. Or third and fourth gen. Is Twice third or fourth? I don't know. So, I feel highly complimented, and they kind of did know me. So, well done BuzzFeed for the high entertainment, some kind of accuracy in their quizzes. So that's all for today, guys. If you liked, feel free to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.